5-4, writing and solving proportions. I can write and solve proportions.
Awesome. I can write and solve proportions. So the two vocabulary words up there are not new to you. They are words we've already had. The cheat sheet, I think, is probably the best thing for you to look at in main idea number 1. It just shows that 1/2 is 2/4, which you all know, because if you reduce them, they reduce to the same thing. But we use cross products to prove proportionality. We know that if you multiply 2 by 2, you get 4. And if you multiply 1 by 4, you get 4. Since both of them are the exact same thing, they must be proportionate by the example of cross products. Number 2, writing proportions. The best thing for you to do on these is just make sure you understand how we wrote these proportions, not only by using the ratio table here that we used in number 3, but also for number 4, in which I just gave you a bunch of information, and you had to conclude what that information meant. So let's talk quickly about number 4. It says a batter bats 50 times. Her average is 200 thousandths. Well, there's one part of my proportion already, 200 hits over 1,000 at-bats, because we're talking about her average, which would be hits per at-bat. And we set that equal to our second ratio, which would be how many hits, which is also our question, how many hits does the batter have? That's our variable, x, number of hits. We know that she batted 50 times. They should be equal to one another, and you can solve by using cross products, which we did when we slide down. 1,000 times x gives us 1,000. 200 times 50 gives us 10,000. And from there, it's easy, right? You solve for x by using the division property of equality, and you're good to go. Make sure you label your answer, because are you guys good at labeling answers in this class?
No.
No, our last test proved that. And number 5, I'm not going to spend much time on number 5. You just are given a formula, you're given a word problem, you need to plug in the numbers. Use cross products to solve for the variable x. Again, we don't often talk about cheat sheets, but I think this cheat sheet is really important. When solving these types of word problems using proportions, I think it is very important that you leave your labels in the proportions to avoid confusion. I really think that's a really, really good cheat sheet idea. Any questions or additions you want to add before I stop?